Hey, people. The audio kind of sucked in that last YouTube, didn't it? I hope this is better. YouTube, didn't it? Well, so far it sounds better. I hope this is better. So far it sounds better. What if I poisoned you? Come on now, I'm serious. What if I intentionally poisoned you and you died? Would you consider that to be murder? What if I slowly poisoned you, micro poisoned you day after day after day, year after year, so that you live a miserable life and then die from the poisoning? Would that be considered murder? Would that be considered torture? Would that be considered other things? Oh, baby. And what is a dead tooth? A root canal tooth? It's a toxic factory in your mouth. The practice of root canal teeth by the private member association, the American Dental Association, full of British agents operating outside of government. It's only the murderers that are licensed. Yeah. Yeah, that dentist license, that doctor's license. Licensed murderers. Bar doesn't have no license. They're usurpers. They're pirates. What if I intentionally poisoned you and you died suddenly? Would I be a murderer? Would that upset people? Would you demand justice? Would you? You see, people, we should be living a long, healthy, pain-free life and die very, very, in a very short time span and with all our teeth. But we don't, because we pay murderers to poison us to death, to torture us. And every one of them, I can just about guarantee you that damn near every one, if not every one of them murderers, relies on advice from British agents. What if you're what if somebody poisoned your wife or your son or your daughter or your mother or your father and they died suddenly, or they continually poisoned them day after day, week after week, month after month, or ensured they were in a condition of toxicity and poisoning second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year? Hmm? You go and fucking bust your ass for fucking fiat notes that ain't even money. You work in a toxic environment. You live in a fucking toxic environment. You fucking eat toxic food. And then you go to the murderer and give them your fucking hard earned money. Do you see the problem here, people? But enjoy your hot dogs on the grill and your hamburgers and your chicken and your steaks and your corn on the cob and everything else that y'all are feasting on in your delusion. How many of you got a dentist appointment the next day or next week? What about a doctor appointment the next day or the next? When are you going to the fucking pharmacy to get your fucking poison? Hmm? Well, and why don't we come together? Hmm? See, these doctors and dentists are morally bankrupt. Since 2015, how many of them have been exposed to optimal oral health with cannabis? How many cannabis attorneys have been? How many pro cannabis politicians? How many pro cannabis the world over? And it's because they have been poisoning you, toxifying your body, toxifying your mind, toxifying your spirituality, toxifying your knowledge, toxifying you in every way possible in a fear-based foundation. That's why you're in the spot that you're in. Think about it. This is your undelusional 4th of July kiss, keeping it stupidly simple. If the practice of medicine and the practice of dentistry are the number one and number two leading cause of death for Americans, then what the fuck good are they? And they use poison to do it. The AMA relies on the poisons that come from the pharma industry. And then they have middlemen to dispense their poison. And they got them all over the place. In dentistry, the practice of root canal teeth is creating a toxic, well armored, highly producing, deadly toxin factory that operates every microsecond, 24/7, 365 to toxify you. To me, that's murder. That's fucking murder. It's certainly poisoning. And it's intentional. Actions with intent. And what are you going to do about it? Go watch some fireworks. Celebrate. Celebrate your delusion, people. I'll be back. I'm looking for warriors. I want 40 motherfuckers here in Kalkaska. You know why.